Welcome back to another Unstoppable Recap. You know, it's sad to find out just how many kids lost their innocence at the hands of predators. And what makes it sad is because as a child, you shouldn't have to worry about the things adults should have to worry about. You shouldn't have to worry about the next predator who is lurking around the corner, waiting to do horrific things to you. A child should be able to live carefree and innocently, but sadly, that's not the case. As explained by this guest who shared her story on Unstoppable Live, how a man in his 60s, old enough to be her grandfather, raped her. And all this could have been prevented had she gotten the guidance, love, and protection she deserved as a child from her very own mother, which she never got. And she says she never understood why her mother never loved her. Family, take a listen to this one that was shared on Unstoppable Live.
My mother never liked me for 1 minute. And if she did, she had a very weird way of showing it. Um, all of my trials started when I was 9, when my paternal grandmother died. My father's mother passed away, and I had to go back to live with my mom. Um, as soon as I got there, I was the maid, the designated maid. I used to have to do everything. My mother's mother with my maternal grandmother, she couldn't walk. So I had to, you know, help her. I had to wash, to clean the bathroom. Well, I'm the oldest girl, and tidy the kitchen. The only thing I didn't do is cook. I never used to cook, but I used to have to do everything. If on a weekend, when my friends them, want to go somewhere, like even to the park, like just go sit down, I can't go. I have to stay home and I have to do everything that I have to do. I had two other siblings, a brother that followed me and a sister that followed that brother. And I used to have to do everything in the house. My mom had two jobs and she would be gone for most of the day. And one day in particular, um, I was about um, I was about 10. One Sunday morning, my mom woke me up out of my sleep and said to me, say, um, well, let me explain this before I tell you this. When I was growing up, we didn't have electricity in our house, even though a lot of people did in my community and in my on my block. We didn't have any electricity. We didn't have any refrigerators or TV. So I used to have to go to my cousin's house to watch TV if I want to. Um, a neighbor in the yard that I grew up, um, she had a fridge and my mom, well, they were friends. I think she was cousin, I don't remember. But she used to keep like whatever meat. My mom used to buy like anything she's cooking for the week, like she buy it the same day, like she buy a piece of meat and she cook it. But Saturday in the day, she would buy the chicken for Sunday, and the lady would put it up, and she wake me up out of sleep and send me to the lady house for the chicken. And the lady was outside in the yard, and she said to me, "Go take it." But I wasn't even tall enough to see inside of the freezer, let alone to see on top of the fridge top. And when I go for the chicken, I had to tiptoe, push my hand in the freezer, pull the chicken to me, and take it out. I gone about my business now. So I'm inside of the house now with my grandmother. My young mother call me. I shout me pan top her lungs. Me hear noise in the yard. And I say, grandmother say, go and go see what. So when me run out now of the house and come in the yard, them say, the lady say, she had $10 on the fridge top and she can't find it, and I was the only person, a stranger, going there, and she want her money. And I mean, one would think that if it's your child, you would say, did you? She didn't ask me if I took it, She started to abuse me verbally. My own mother, go find the woman money. And we don't want a thief in my place. And she behaved real bad. I didn't take the money. I couldn't even see on the top of the refrigerator. And I said to her, I didn't take it. She said, find you my money. Find you my money. Anyway, you go hide it. Find you and care come. Anyway, them lady and them cuss and cuss and cuss. And my grandmother said, come in here. Go into the house. And my grandmother cussed my mother. And she said to her, say, imagine, it's your child. And you going to berate her out there like that with people. You don't even ask her if she take it. You're telling her that she took it. You know? And that was one incident. Later on, the lady found out that was one of her nephews that had come in our house and borrowed the $10 and he came to repay it. And they never even tell me sorry. Even I was a child, even though I was a child. He never even come back and say no sorry. But it's my nephew borrowed the money. Anyway, past that. Um this man living in the yard now. My life was very rough. When I was 12 years old, another job was added to me. My grand aunt, that's my father's aunt, she was blind, and she never have any children, never married. But one of my cousin, my father cousin, used to take care of her. But she had to work, so everything was left on me. I have to pick up the breakfast in the mornings from my father's cousin's house, take it to her, tidy her up, my grand aunt that is, give her the breakfast. When I come home from school, lunchtime, we have to go there, give her something to eat for lunch, make sure she have enough water. Sometimes she pee up herself or she do it up herself. Me have to clean her up before I go back to school. Sometimes I don't even eat no lunch because by the time I done, school bell a ring, me have to run go back to school. Me don't eat nothing. It's Uncle God know me learn. True. Anyways, um, this was like when I reached 12 or 11, 11ish, 12. So there was this man that lived in the yard where I lived, and everybody did respect him because big man and him go to church and all that. Every Sunday see him well dressed with him Bible. And don't know the corrupted mind when we him have. Me used to sweep out him shop for him and him would give me a little thing. Just, pocket money. And then he asked me one time if me not clean him house and he would pay me. I asked my granny first before me tell him yes, She said, yeah man, you can do it and save a little money and stuff. And I start cleaning him house for him every Saturday, every weekend, and he will pay me. Sometimes during the week, like sometimes we go up on a weekend and him say, no, don't do it today because, you know, for some reason or another. I'm gonna say, do it in the week. So one day now me in there clean the house. And then come in at the bedroom and me in the bedroom. We sweep out first and then bring a bucket with water and disinfectant for wipe off the floor and then we'll polish it when it dry and shine it off. So when we go in there with the bucket now, I'm in the bedroom first and come in at the bedroom, but it wasn't abnormal for him to come into the bedroom when I'm in there cleaning. So I'm gonna come and if I grab money or whatever, we'll just take it and leave, you know. So I wasn't suspicious of him when he came into the bedroom, but notice when I bend down to wring out the mop out of the water, him come up and stand up right near to me, like so when I raise up, I go right back into him. So I said to him, so what you do? I said, what you doing? What that for? And him hold me in my throat and shove me down in the bed. Now, can you imagine? I'm little Marga Pickney to this big ass staring man. And fling me down in the bed and him pin me down. Him pin me down with one of him knee and him hand. and him tear off my underwear and rape me. Now I feel shame afterwards now. Anyway, when him done, somebody come before him finish do what him a do. Somebody come for buy something. And normally when people come for buy anything, cause true sometimes him asleep, him will sit down and asleep in him house and them would have come in the house, come wake him up. Him never want nobody come in the house and come see what him a do to me. So him hurry up. Him hurry up and drop him clothes and come out. When him a come out of the room, hear him, don't leave. Say, don't leave. I turn over the bucket of water in him house and come out. And me never go back over there. My mother, she sees me don't go back over there now. She see me not talk to the man. Before she called me one side and said to me, say, what happened? You know, I noticed you now go over there go clean again. And I was 13.
And how old was
I
this
had
man?
I the man him probably was about 17 now. I don't know him was but he was old. Him old enough to be my grandfather.
Mm.
And she said, I notice I notice you. I notice you. You you're going like it's a big man, you must have feather, you must have tech man. Uh, It's when she said that man, it's like I've never been shot with a gun, but it feel like oh I imagine a bullet would have feel piercing somebody's body. The words them pierced me. It hurt me to my heart. And for years and years I hated my mother. I think I couldn't bring myself to tell her that, listen, this man raped me. I don't know how she'd have react. And I never want nobody to know because I was so ashamed. Because everything, when you live in a small town, everything is a curse. She used to she used to make my cousin them give me them old clothes for wear, and them used to cuss me and tell me about it. Everything was a curse. Everywhere me turn, people just talk bad things about me. Anything them hear bad about me, them believe. If them hear me do something good, them question it like, really? She? But if them hear something bad, everybody run with it. Man, woman, pick me. So me never say nothing to her. Me just suck it up, but me just never like her. Me hate her. Me tell you, say me hate her. Me never. If she never like me was her. I never like her. True. Um, few years later, me still I get my bad treatment. Still I get my bad treatment. Me still have to wash and do everything for everybody. And me still start do it happily, Me stop make it bother me. But before that, um, I had followed a friend to a crusade. Pentecostal church in my community was having a crusade. I'm gonna go to crusade with my friend tonight. And I sit down there and the music just take over my body like it just make me feel free, feel good. It was the first for a long time since my grandmother died. I felt freedom, like love. And nobody never tell me nothing. Nobody wasn't whispering anything to me. It's just the music, the Christian music and the bands and stuff. And then they had altar call, and I went up to the altar, and this lady was praying for me, and then pray till me end up on the ground. Anyway, them say make me receive the Holy Ghost and if me want baptized. So I say yeah. I went and baptized, and I tried. Um, now shelter, shovel no shame, no blame for nobody. But I tried. I tried to live a good Christian life. This was before the man raped me. But after that, it's like my mother never stopped cussing me. I still used to try and read my Bible and me try to pray sometimes, even though I never know how to pray. Me try to talk to God like as much as possible. Even though I still never understand, you know, the depth of talking to God. I never understand it, But me to just try, say, Lord Jesus, help me. God, I know, it's you alone I have to depend on. I don't have nobody else, you alone. I know nobody don't like me, and it's a prayer like that. Um, like a few years later, I stopped going to church. I stopped going to church right after the man raped me. A few years later, I met this guy, and tell me say him like me and all that, and I don't know. I don't remember anybody ever telling me that him like me before. So I fall for it. Anyway, I get pregnant with my first child. Hmm. When my mother find out I'm pregnant, she start chant. She make pure noise in the community. Everybody knows I'm pregnant now. And she said she go carry me go dash it away. And I start pray. Say God, don't make them do it. Suppose we get when we get old and we get a husband and we can't have no more children. Cause people, would have tell me things and so, grown ups like him I say, no, make you do it because but it's not like I had any control over it. So she make an appointment with at this place in a Kingston, off halfway tree road. I think it was a clinic or something, Trevanian Road or something like that, the street did name. Anyway, the morning we went and I remember the nurse give me an injection or something. And when I go in first, they give me a gown to put on, a robe, put it on, and I lie down on the bed. And she give me the injection, and then the doctor come. And when the doctor come now, I kind of woozy, but I never fall asleep. And I feel when them strap up my foot on something, and I feel when him use something cool, 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 and wipe me between my legs. And then I hear him suck him teeth, and him say, "Nurse." And when the nurse come, him say, "I can't do this, too old." So I start crying because I say, Lord, I feel good now, God, them not gonna do it. Anyway, when the man call her now, until I think can't do it because it's too old. Um, she said the man tell her same no, another doctor somewhere else. I don't know which part because I never really listen to him at that point. But he tell her say him know this other doctor will do it, but $700. Them time $700 was like $1 million. So um when she walk with me down through Kingston, she accost me, but me I go on like it's not me she talk to. Me I walk away from her. Sorry. She took me to this man place, her friend. She go ask the man for the money. And the man was gonna give her the money. But then she there talk still and I tell him say I'm pregnant and this and that and money for burn up money for school and blah blah blah. So the man said to her say, hold on. Is that abortion you want the money for do? She say, yeah. Him said, no. Him said to me, how old are you? And at the time, I was 16 plus. I never reached 17 yet. And him said to me, how old are you? And I tell him. And him said, no. Him said, no, me not give you no money. Mm-mm. Him said, me not give you no money for do that. Him said, make she bring her baby. And she can go back to school. No. And phew, that make it worse. When she reach home, she throw out my clothes and out her out. I forgot for my granny. Anyway, me there, I suffer abuse. Left, right, and center. The boy not give me nothing. All kind of something. People have said this, and I tell him say it's not him. And it's this a man and that. The man, the time poor me. Not other man never know not shit about me. She there. Every day she comes. Every time she see me, cause two in the same yard. My granny there, and she for her apartment they down the further down. So she see me every day. Every day she see me, she cuss me. She call me from one junker to the next. I'm a bear it. When me have the baby now, when me have the baby now, and she send me to come stay with she, so she can't help me. But she never used to do nothing for me, even though me in her apartment, I stay with her. She don't help me do nothing. My brother and sister them did it. Nobody now help me. Me one have to do everything what me have to do. Till one day now, me have a cousin who used to work with public works. Them time then nobody have no phone. No only people never have no phone and so. And me I write my cousin to see if she could get a job for me. It was even for sweep out the place, me don't know. But me never stupid, me used to do good at school. So I mean if somebody show me how to do something, I'm sure me can follow and do it. So me da write my cousin a letter now for ask her if get a job for me. And she come in and see me a write and she don't know me a write and she said what that? So me crumple up the paper cause I'm not showing her it. And she fight the woman fight me for the piece of paper so till me do the paper, me chew it up. Me put it in my mouth and cha it up so till it come to one big wet ball and me she couldn't read nothing and me spit it out. She fight me, she punch me all in my face. And she called me a junker again. And I said to her, I said, well, if me's a junker, you must be the mother of a junker. So if me's a junker, you's a junker too. Cause junker can't bring dog or cat. Junker have to bring junker. And she start throat me something them out her house. And she lift all the baby. She put all the poor baby on the ground outside in the yard. I said, come out of my place. Since me's a junker, come out here. She now remember so she first tell me so and from that I go over my granny and we start we get a little job, lad. This lady, no, I don't want to call nobody name. I hear that she passed away, but I still don't want to call nobody name. This lady, her husband was a very prominent man and him had a big business. And she get a job for me, do filing. And I did their work. Nice as ever, till them time they didn't have a computer. So you have to do everything manual, alphabetically. Me file thing. Me do the work good and so. Then one evening now end up at work late. And this man, him is the manager for the place. And big red man. There, I do my work and thing and him come. And him try to touch me. And I said to him, no, don't do that. I said, why you want to do that? And he say, you're a beautiful girl. And you can reach far in this company. I said, really? And he say, yeah. But one thing. So I said, what the one thing? Have to be nice to me. So I said, but be nice to everybody.
Mm.
He said, no, not that way. Not that way. So I said, what you mean then? I don't understand you. He want sex. I said, eh? I said, so may I first have sex with you to stay work here? And he say, yes. And it's up to me. I can have a good time working there. And I can have a very bad time working there. So the next day, I don't go back. I never go back. When me
Stick a
left
pin.
work, yeah,
Stick a pin
and then
right
so the
there.
fire start.
Stick a pin right there. A lot of the viewers want to know. Um, when you say the baby was too old, so the doctor couldn't do it. How far along were you at the time?
It wasn't far along, it just God works. Because I got pregnant in August. I know because I know when I have sex. And I never have sex with nobody before. Then, I mean, this was after the rape, but it was years after the rape.
Mm-hmm.
But I never have sex with nobody after the man raped me. And I never have no sex with nobody before that guy. So when he must say, you know, he said that he want to. But anyway, I knew when I got pregnant. So this was I got pregnant in August, and then September when she took me to the place. It was early September, so it couldn't have been too old.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back,
Mm-hmm.
it couldn't have been too old per se. But I just say God because I was praying to God for don't make them do it.
Up right where you left off.
Yeah, so I left the job. I never bother go back. And the man who own the company, and wife come look for me. And she said to me, why you left the job? I go to the office go look for you and them say don't come back to work. Why you left? And I tell her what the man do. And she said, what? She said, go and tell me husband. And I said, no. You know what? I'm dead a long time. I just come. I still, I'm not a vindictive person. I said, make him stay. I said, I'm going to try to the wrong person and I might stab him and kill him. I said, don't. I never say to her, that to her. But that's what I said in my mind. I said to her, no. I said, I'm dead a long time. Make him stay. Because I know I'm going to try it with somebody else and the next person, they might lock him up too. So just leave him. I said, it's alright. And she used to come look for me and she'd give me money. So, but, my mom, oh my God. When she find out someone left the job, she start cuss me and call me from one road this girl to the next. So me don't want nothing to do. And I never she get the job for me. Me meet the lady. Me I walk with my baby and the lady see me and she said, what a pretty baby. She said, beg you for the baby then. I said, no, I can't do that. I mean, it, I didn't think it was natural, if you just pick up your picnic and just eat. But even though I'm young and inexperienced and all of that, I didn't think it was something that I would want to do. Yeah, anyway, the lady said, she's a chippy now. And I said, but he said to myself, but me can't just live so. I expect this lady to, keep on give me money and stuff. So I had a girlfriend. She was a big woman for me, and I met her. She was a police. My mother used to work with police though. I go to my mother one day for lunch money, and I met her. Um, I think I was 10 years old when I met her. And when we got there, I used to go look for her sometimes, and I went there and look for her at her job. She's working in Kingston, and when we got there, she said to me, why you don't take the police test? She used to work at the place where them do the test for join the police force. And she said to me, why you don't take the test and see if you can pass it? You think you can pass it? I say, yeah. Me take the test and I pass the test. And then we're supposed to go for an interview at Twickenham Park. But we never go because the little crosses boy start telling me only for something but me not for go and the policeman went this and policeman went that and them all want to sleep with me and me just get frustrated. Me never bother go back. Anyway, we used to go to this church, this other church now named Church on the Rock. But not the building where them have in a Kingston. And we used to have some people come out into my community and keep service. And one of the lady came one night and thing and she said, no, she said to me, if I working, I said no. She have a friend that is looking for somebody to work in our shop. So we can go there. Tell her she send me and we get the job. So the next day now, my mode of transportation was a ferry. So me never have no shoes. I forget to put that one on the table. All me had was one slippers. Leather slippers. No, leather slippers them Rasta man them used to make. When them sell down a town. One of that me did have. And I couldn't wear the slippers for go to work. So I put on one of my mother's shoes. Because as I say, my mother apartment never that far from where me living up with my granny, you know. So me just go in there, you know, take out a pair of shoes. And my mother is not like say a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm man, like 2 seconds before the ferry reach, who me see her come. You know the woman take the shoes off of my foot? The woman take her shoes off of my foot. And tell me say me and her on a twin. And me have to walk go back home barefoot. Go put on back my slippers. At this time now, the transportation gone. So me have to hitch a ride. And me hitch a ride with a man. Me don't even know the man. Me see him and me wave him down and him stop. And him say, where you going? And me tell him. And him say, I'm not going that side, you know, but I can drop you at a point. So me tell the man, when the man pick me up, after the man start driving, me start crying. The man say, what you cry for? What do you? Say nothing. I say, no man, people don't cry like that for nothing. Something do you, man. Tell me what happened to you. And me tell him. And me tell the man, say, your mother do that? I say, no man. He say, sure is your mother. Him say, sure is your mother and not somebody will adopt you or your auntie or something. I say, no man, I'm my mother. The man say, no man. So anyway, the man give me $5 20 bill. I said, if I go buy a pair of shoes. For where go the interview. The man never tell me him name. He never tell me say him like me or want touch me or nothing. He never give me a phone number and say for call him. Or tell me which part him live or where him work and say for come look for him. It was just genuine. The man give me the $100 and say for go buy a shoes. And buy the pair of shoes. Cause I couldn't go into the slippers. But the spirit just tell me say for just go on same way. Anyway, I go and I get the job. Buy the shoes and I got the interview and me get the job. When me get the job now, time I only have my daughter alone. And you know, me I work and thing and this lady used to take care of my daughter for me. This lady used to watch my daughter for me. A young girl from, you know, my community. And then I remember what happened, you know. Oh, the one lady had to work the job. No, the owner for the store wasn't really a woman, it was a man. The lady never hire me. It's the next place the lady send me. I'm go this man hire me. But it was like four of us working in the store. And he used to use this one woman and send her at the bank every Monday. One Monday he send the girl down at the bank and then push her down. And the man say she come from a one of them ghetto area. Him say she set up man to take the money cause all them don't hurt her. But the girl knee bust up, swell up, She couldn't even come and work, And him say she make up with man for thieving money. So anyway, when she come back to work, she was going to quit and the policeman tell her said, don't quit. Because him have it to say, you know about it, and if you quit it gonna look like it's true. So him stop ask her. No, one Monday come round, him a call me.
Now, if you're still here listening to this recap, let me say thank you so much for your time. It is appreciated. Please, if you're loving the story, please click the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, please consider hitting that follow button. It is greatly appreciated. Not to worry, if you want to hear the rest of what happened in this episode, click the link in the description. It will take you to the exact story where you can continue listening to find out the rest of what happened. When you go there, please also hit the subscribe button on the live channel. Turn on all notification by clicking the notification bell so that once we go live, you will get notified and you will be able to participate in whatever topic we are having at that time. Thank you so much for watching this Unstoppable Recap. Until the next Unstoppable Recap, stay strong, stay motivated, but most of all, remain unstoppable.
Unstoppable. unstoppable you.